So yeah, this is uh, before that. I'm sorry that I didn't post almost a week now because I'm lazy and I had exams. So this is my free time, so I just give you the what if. So actually, my school is over still. So um, I feel like I end up. I think I kind of made what if it was a saiyan. I was betrayed. I went to high school, Dixie Universe. Little at any part, a little bit bad. I think it really was bad. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna add and change some things. So after they betrayed Izuku, Izuku went through the portal. He still has it. He still has his tail, but he doesn't have the weakness for it because he trained to no longer have the weakness. So when he trained with Goku and Daishinki, he managed to get Super Saiyan 4, get Super Saiyan 1, yeah, they have Super Saiyan 2 1. So he get Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God. No wait, Super Saiyan 5, then God, and Super Saiyan Blue. And he Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Super Saiyan God Evolution. So then he's trying to master Ultra Instincts and combine Super Saiyan with his normal form with Super Saiyan gods. So so out of that will do in 2 years the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah. So why he was so let's continue this. I'm gonna continue from there. So hold on. He will not as he made the wish for the unlimited amount of money. When he made the wish, he did. When he went through, it end up in where Rias and the other members of whatever race things, the Gremory household, they could end up appearing there after he made a wish, and that she can teleported him. So he went right there. So it was Rias he met instead of anyone else. It was Rias and Ise. But Rias wanted to make Ise to make that since then she asked before. So she asked him if he would like to join him because Izuku explained his story, but he didn't tell them that he was a Saiyan and he trained it and might get different forms. He said he will stay here. So he said, I think I will end up staying at this universe. So Reis said, would you like to become a demon? Izuku then said, no, I'm good. So he said, so would you like to join my club or the Gremory family? He said, okay, but I will not become a demon. But Rhea's brother and the king of hell, the leader of the fallen angels, and Michael, sense that they sense a little bit of godly power, but it's very much stronger than theirs. So just a little bit, because he's in his base form. So this is what he looks like in his base form. So he is same clothes because Daishinki made him this clothes, except for like this part, like this part here and here. But he has everything else. So so he said, oh, what do you live with Issei for the time being then? He said, okay. So he ended up living with Issei. So while he was living with Issei, he managed to bought his his mansion, his car. So he didn't leave Issei house within 2 days. So he left Issei's house in 2 days. So because due to the amount of money he had, it was they had to like build it very quickly, very strong. So it's pretty sad. So once he joined, the Gremory family, the Gremory household, they noticed that he is very quite he's very powerful than the Demon King. And the Demon King sensed this, so immediately as he became part of the Gremory household, he became a high ranking human or demon, because he didn't even join. He's not a demon. Yeah, in hell he's just a high ranking demon, but he's not a demon. So Rishi had a little bit a crush on Izuku, but Issei is more of a bigger crusher. But Akuno was the one that had the hold up. Sorry about that. So is Akuno had the biggest crush. So immediately as Akuno saw Izuku or Deku, she immediately never she just immediately liked Izuku. So it's more like love at first sight, but not for Izuku. Because Izuku had a little bit of trust issue. But since he was around Daishinkin and Goku, his trust issue kind of went down a little. Just enough to make a little bit amount of friend, but not enough to trust anyone. He still trusts people, but not as a lot, not a lot. So he had a little bit of crush on Akino, but not as much. So once he finished Billy's house in 2 days, Reese found out about this and asked if Akuno can stay there. But she wanted to stay there as well. But she know that Akuno, she liked it Issei, so that's why she never went to his house to live. But instead he went to Issei house to live instead, and Akuno went to live. So once Akuno went in, it looked like this, but once again it was almost very big it was very big inside. So they found, hold on, let me change the house. Hold up. Yeah, so I just cut you, but before that, if you hear cars, motorcycle or truck, it's because I'm outside because I'm doing something for my father, or like looking after something for my father. So it's getting close there. I don't want to. So wait a second. So once Akuno went to his house to live, they said Izuku had 5 bedrooms, each equipped with the bathroom. At the back was a very, very huge pool. Let's say it could fit probably a whale in it. Yeah, let's say it could have fit a whale in it. But the whale won't have enough space to swim on. Let's blank it along what that size. Hold on. So if you never heard that, so Let's say the pool is you can hold a whole whale in both angles. Let's say you can hold a killer whale in a killer whale. That's normally like the white and black brown whale. That's what I normally call it. No, this is Izuku's car and this is Akuno's car. But Akuno will not get the car yet. Hold up. So yeah. So when Akuno found a room, they say the kitchen is very big. The kitchen is very big. Hold up. You weren't supposed to see that. So now, if you see, don't go back to the top. So why we once Akuna was in his house, Akuna found the place very huge. I wonder where did he get this much amount of money from? Because let's say like if you're like a demon, if you're a high ranking demon, it takes you 1 month to get your pay. The king will pay you or you get money. If you're a mid-ranking demon, it takes you 2 months to get paid. If you're low ranking, it takes you 3 months. So, and it hasn't been 1 month; it has only been 2 days. And Izuku managed to get this much money and has a big house. So, while this was happening, I'm not making it say it. So, oh look. So, the next day, I just saw time skip. The next day, Reis told Izuku that he is enrolling into the school that they attend to. So the next day after Reis told him that, they say Akuna never had that much clothes. I'll cover the clothes to last her a week. So she has to keep washing. So Izuku said that he has too much money to. So instead, so when Izuku went to the house, when he and Akuna went out because he had too much money to even know what to spend with the money. So he went because he needed to get furniture. So he went and took Akuna with him. So when he went, he nearly done almost half of the mall. Oh, so he almost finished half of the mall, and most of it. So he bought a lot of bought a lot of furniture each room. So the after he went to the clothes store, he told Akuna to pick up any clothes that she wants. So Izuku still had to go take her some clothes because when he got teleported, he never got any of his clothes. I mean his change clothes. So most of these clothes had came with him. Also, Zeno thought Izuku, Daishinkin and Zeno thought Izuku magic. So So Zeno and Daishin taught Izuku magic, so he can either take off when he can change into his clothes with ease, and he doesn't really need to take out like a regular human put on. So it's like he says balance break, but he doesn't have to say like boost or anything like that. He just can just say close, you just say my chain key, and it's up here. And you can use magic to teleport, but he doesn't need magic. You can use instant transmission or Kai. You say Kai can travel to many different dimensions. So you can use the Kai and go back and go to Zeno and train. So after they finished shopping and went home, I can ask the question: How are you able to afford all of this? Because like I said, when she was shopping, Izuku didn't stop her. She mainly picked up a lot of things, but the things that she took up, she needed them, so she never wasted Izuku money. Even if it would be like Izuku was not even spending a dime. So, and he had a black credit card, so he had to put more stuff. He had to put a lot of money in the bank. The amount of money he could at least buy 10 more of this mansion, 10 more of the most richest car. Also, Izuku has a yacht, and the yacht costs $48 billion. Hold on, let me see if I can find a yacht. So, this is his. He owns this, and this, and this as well. Also, he has his own island. But the island is also private. So he is pretty much loaded with cash in that universe, in that dimension, our universe. So Akuna does not know about his boats, his private island as yet. So once they returned and Akuna asked a question, he told him that from I don't know this really. He basically just told a lie. So he just said, in time I will tell you, but I ain't telling no one yet. So the next day they went to school. They say the event that happened when Issei got killed and he became a demon. That happened. So he became Issei became a demon, and he ended up learning about the Red Dragon Emperor. Also, they fought Izuku also met the Yellow Beaker. I think it is Izia. I think it is. It's Izia something. So that event happened. So Izuku met her. So Issei. So they went. So when he came to school, in that same day, they drove to school in this. Akino and Izuku driving home in this car. Head to school in this car. So everyone there was actually speechless. But no, this is when he came, he actually became when they saw him. He ended up became more popular than Kiba, because from that school and many other schools, all the girls there want Izuku. Some want him for his looks, some wanted him for his money. So he's actually more popular. But they mostly want him for his looks and other things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't know. So I like stuttering or stopping because I didn't really write this out. This is coming off my top of my head. So at the end of the class, we went to the race, whatever, club. So what's it? So while they were there, they end up discussing, but Izuku still needed to learn the ways of the demon. That's what she thought. But while he was doing it, he and Issei went out because Issei still didn't finish his task or whatever that is. The person granting wishes for humans. So he and Issei went out. So, but Izuku got a lot of people requested him. He got a lot of requests. So he actually, so he found out that Issei was actually very weak. So he began to train Issei. Let's say in his house there's a gym. There's a gym and also a hyperbaric tank chamber in there, and also a gravity room. That's in the training section. So he and Issei train in there. So let's do a time skip. 1 week later, Issei can actually put on his armor and his hand fully. He actually mastered that one at this stage, so he mastered that stage. And Issei found out that actually Izuku training is quite intense. It is very intense. So after around a week, and then time skip. We skip this summer. So Issei now actually can go the full armor. He can go in the full armor, but he mastered that. So he is in full armor. So when they went down to hell to where the attack ended up happening, within before they could even comprehend, they all were underground. So with ease, Izuku just, to them it was like Izuku teleported, but all Izuku did was run. So Izuku run and toppled all of them. But that was not like his full power. It was like 5%. It's 5% of his power. So screw it, I would way overkill. So it was like 1%, 2, 3% of his power. He took out all of them. So they never really went into any problem. So they began to trade. Izuku left. He said to train Big Red, but Ryusu wanted to train with Big Red as well. Because he thought that Izuku was actually weak. But Akino and Issei know that Izuku is not weak. They're actually very powerful. He is very powerful. So when the Big Red told Issei to go all out and told Izuku to go all out, Izuku only powered up to 10% of his power. So I'm gonna leave the video here. So I'm making an announcement. So after this, so adios.